Vinod from Bali. Mahayogi Vinodanand, Solar Powered Humans, California. As usual, I practice my meditation based on Ashtanga Yoga and the extremes of yoga. So I'm in the cremation ground here. Some ceremony is going over here. Wonderful place, in the lap of mother again I say. So I felt like sharing something very precious about some headstand about the King Asana. And so you can join me. I would like many people to join me. So just because of COVID-19, it's just not advisable to practice yoga in groups and all. So this is the best. Again I salute those who invented all these appliances, gadgets. Now we are able to communicate with the whole world, the masses. So join me. I would like to share some precious things about the secrets of yoga. Now we'll talk of the King Asana, Shakespeare, strive for the best. So let's strive, those who can afford to be celibates and observe non-violence under all circumstances, they can follow me, and the others can partially do 10-minute headstand. Now here we go. Let's start from Noli Kriya, then Asana, how to remain in Asana for hours together, what are the do's and don'ts we'll share today in this cremation. This is a pious place where the Balinese, most virtuous people, highly devotee. I can feel the vibrations here. So the mother goddess is making the environment conducive to me. So here we go. Let's start. Okay, we'll start with the Noli practice. It's very important. Without Noli, it's mandatory. Yoga is not simply possible. You can see I'm practicing. You can join me. Complete exhalation. See, I'm doing exhalation. Now Noli maximum possible. Like this, we can do it 5-6 times. Again, see, I'm doing this now in this posture. Sunlight is little, sun is up here. So from here, you can do this 10 to 15 times depending upon your practice. So from here, whenever you switch over to any asana, you have to do the cleansing kriyas, cleansing of the nostrils. In Hindi, we call it Nadi Shodhan. Again, I am repeating because all your channels are to be cleared, 72 lakhs of the channels, and purpose is to open the Shushmana. So here we go for the headstand, the King Asana. How to master it for hours together. Here I go. Keep listening to me. This is it. The purpose is to remain longer time. Like this here, see. Here I go. Yeah. Here, the purpose is to stay for very long time, for hours together. In the initial stage, I am deliberately putting this video so that people may follow us from here. Let me adjust the camera. My feet are not coming properly. So here, sorry for interruption, I put it here like this. Now I think it will be better. Let me try here. Yeah. The purpose is how to increase the time. I'll try again. See, here I go like this. Yeah. Now, now you can see my feet, I think. From here, breathing normal. I am doing it deliberately in the cremation ground, the place of Lord Shiva. From here you can stretch your legs. In the first half an hour, You can keep doing like this, stretching your legs, giving like this. This is merely to give you a bit of flexibility when you have to remain hours together in this. From here you can do like this. Yeah. Now you have to try to be here stable. You have to try that none of your limbs in motion. Now I am doing deep breathing. The same rule as a newborn child. Deep inhalation, and when you take the breath in, let your stomach come out. See, now my stomach will be coming out. I am making little sounds so that you may see inhalation and exhalation difference, but you have tried not to make any sound. Ah, wonderful. I am under the banyan tree. We have to be very selective when we are going in for or we are striving for samadhi or a transcendental meditation through Hatha Yoga. So, Hatha Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga needs I beg your pardon because I am talking, because I have to keep on sharing the do's and don'ts and the technique. But when you practice this headstand for us together, you have to be perfectly silent and can concentrate on your breath as you do in Vipassana. Lord Buddha blessed this Vipassana technique, you know. Some people are lakhs, millions, billions are being benefited. So now here I come to the Ashtanga Yoga, 84 lakh species as mentioned in the scriptures. So human mind has evoluted according to Darwin's theory. All right. So the nearest possible ancestors, monkeys. So we have evolved from that. Now my purpose today is to share some ideas, those who want to go to the extremes of yoga and following celibacy under all circumstances and non-violence. They can achieve samadhi, this timelessness, by practicing this king asana, headstand posture. Oh, wonderful. God has blessed me. This place, the mother goddess, I call Bali mother goddess. My mother physically is not in the world, as everybody has to pass away. So I feel very much, at perfect, like a child in the cozy lap of a mother. Now, as we used to play in our childhood with toys, again we are children, and yoga too itself is a toy that takes us to just with mere play to the salvation. So this is how Mother Goddess, and which is a part and parcel of the Lord. She is so conducive here. So Mother Goddess insisted me, Lord Shiva, to keep doing like this. Oh, today, early morning at some 3, I think 3 or 4 could be, I was fortunate enough to practice some meditation with my yoga tigers. Oh, it was an initiation to me, and after years together, when we were practicing yoga, I'm just conveying this message to you, what yoga is. After 2 hours of asana while practicing with the yoga tigers, not headstand, I was in my Padmasana, something like this. So after 2 hours, I entered my body. It happens to everybody. Your consciousness, all your energies are reflected back, and you started entering. You'll feel as if you are entering in your body. Then we come to know who we are, know thyself. This is the scientific way to know ourselves. We are all part and parcel of the God. So see now. Slowly you are here. From here, those who are the novice may find some difficulty. They can change the position of your legs like this. Then slowly this. This is, you need all these things, changing posture just for half an hour. After 1 hour or half an hour, you won't have any, you'll be totally detached from your body. You'll be a different personality then. But till then, you can do all this. Padmasana also you can come. If you, Padmasana is not necessary. It's not, it's merely for your, if you like, you can come like this in Padmasana. But the only purpose is to be upside down. In yoga we call them Vipreet Karani. Means all your blood circulation and your semen comes to your skull, brains. And the same semen, this is called Mahabind. In the yogis, those who have been following celibacy and preserving their semen through yoga, meditation, even austerities are done for the same thing. Hanging upside down on the trees, these are the extreme austerities, are never recommended in Gita. But yogis do that to open the Shushmana. Now here comes the secret. So anybody, it may come to anybody's mind who has not practiced these asanas. It may look something, abnormal to anybody. Why to stand upside down? Yeah, yoga is something to go back to our origin. From where we came is the Lord, the Supreme, the Almighty. And this process, upside down, preserving your semen, and again going to our childlike qualities when we were newborn. Then you can feel yourself in the stomach, in the womb of your mother. From there you can retrospect yourself, your mind. The process of retrospection starts. Going to your previous births. Sometimes you may feel like swimming in the ocean like a shark, sometimes snake. Sometimes you may have the perception of these viruses even, small, which are possible to be seen with, microscope only. So here my purpose today is to share with you how to master headstand for us together. Now let's come to the science of yoga. Main asanas, Siddhasana. Siddh means in Hindi perfection. It's for perfection. Yogis do Siddhasana, locking all their outlets of energies with the posture, Siddhasana, pressing Sivni. Well, I'm going into too much of detail, but that's why in the meantime I can share. So that is number one, Siddhasana, then lotus posture, main asanas for meditation. Then Vajrasana. Now this asana is little different. This is called King Asana, because in this asana you can reach Samadhi within months if you have mastered it. You need not do any japa, any pranayama, anything. When you are in this posture, after 1 hour, you automatically reach
Kevli Kumbhaka, the culmination of all the pranayamas, suspension of breath, thoughtlessness. From there you are a changed personality. From a rickshaw puller, you can say, from a bullock cart driver to astronaut, ready to, through the subtle space to be shot into the space to go on the moon. So this is asana. Yoga is something like this. It's a science. Everything is good in this world. But why yoga is called the supermost science? They say in yoga, you can take the authentication of Brahmanda Purana. 1000 grihasthas, though indulge in sex and all, comparisons are odious, but this is the science. As there is a God is everywhere, but the difference lies between a sepoy of a police and the superintendent of police. They are same. Sepoy is same, general is same, but the difference is there. A sepoy is a sepoy, general is a general, everybody is God. So to a cart, a bullock cart, a person sitting on a bullock cart, if he's dreaming of going to the moon, is a sheer, it is his myth. Nothing wrong in that. Just because of karmas, everybody chooses his own path. So yoga is something like that. Not to think, not to imagine going to the moon on a bullock cart, but rather find the right way, and that is the yoga. So my doggy has come. Beta, you are searching for feet. Kallu, wait, beta, I am on asana. See, my lovely friends have come. Bhairo, they come. This is something vibration. Not for feet. Bhairo is we consider him the god, Bhairo of the cremation ground. So it is usual. So we were there. So yoga makes you an astronaut, then through the space shuttle, rocket, your Shakti, your power, celibacy, okay? Then you can think of going to the moon. So mere speeches, flowery speeches, and these things are good up to one level, like that of a bullock cart, riding on a bullock cart. But yoga doesn't need any flowery speeches. Again I say, everything is God, Maya. Everybody is perfect at his stage. But here we are, the tigers of solar-powered humans, California. We have breatharians with us who are on air just by sun-gazing years together. Turn over the pages. The purpose is not at all any selfish motive. It's a selfless service, love, unconditional love, to promote yoga and to keep the things alive which are on the verge of extinction, like Vajroli, Khechari, these Samadhi and Kevli Kumbhaka. Okay, the subtle bodies, it's not mere talk. These are not mere jargons of a child. As a child comes to know, when he reaches the adolescent period, what ejaculation is, what marriage is, then only he can think of it. Unless the child has not reached the adolescent period, these are mere jargons, the stupid talk, flowery speeches. In yoga, Ishwariya Tattva means the God substance to be sprouted in the body. Like a child reaches the adolescent period, Ishwariya Tattva, as in Devraha Baba, the big masters, yogis, they are all the time merged in the Lord. They don't need even Mahasamadhi. All the time they are in the Mahasamadhi. At the will they leave their body when they feel that this body has to be left at the right time. They never declare even. Whom to declare that I am going to Samadhi when I have seen everybody is God? Why to declare myself? I am not trying to find the fault. Declaration of Samadhi, Mahasamadhi itself is something, I won't call it ridiculous, but still there is a scope of doubt here. As the science says, dualism finishes in there's timelessness. I don't see, now I'm preaching you yoga because I see you as different. I have not also merged in the Lord. The moment I will be in the Lord, I'll stop teaching. I'll be acting like every human being is acting according to the karmas. Now my karmas are making me act. My karmas are making me, I'm being driven just because of my karmas, making videos, movies, going to Europe, world tour. So the day I reach, merge in the God, why should I declare I'm taking Mahasamadhi? God is infinite. Even while living in this world, like Lord Krishna, even your Karma Yoga, law of equanimity, you can be in Samadhi too at the same, simultaneously. So I was talking, there is a vent of energies. In the meantime, the Mother Nature is, Now from here, you can apply your, if you are interested, if you have reached the Kevali Kumbhaka, forget about everything. Then even yoga drops down. Once you have attained Kevali Kumbhaka, all your doubts vanish away. All your different sadhanas will stop attracting you. A child cries in the cradle only up to the point when he has not tasted the milk, who has not reached the boobs of his mother. A weeping cry, again I repeat, when the mother picks her from the cradle and hugs her to the boobs, the nipple is in the mouth of the child, newborn, he no more cries. So I strive for different sadhanas, they strive for Samadhi, Mahasamadhi. It's all just because we have not yet tasted the Mother Goddess milk of spiritual nectar. Strive for the best Khechri, Vajroli. That's why I call, join Solar Powered Humans California, Mahayogi Vinodanand, lineage Devraha Baba, Sri Yudhishthira Prasad Tripathi, to whom I met in the Narmade Har, Jilahari Ghat, Jabalpur, Narmade Har. I met him in the cremation ground, and that's why I love this cremation ground. Yeah, the speciality of this cremation ground, it's near New Kune. Oh, here the difference is the Balinese are content. They are, wonderfully, they are all worshipping all the time, ceremonies. So even the bodies which are buried here, they are sending, again I say, serenity, the spiritual vibrations. Mostly people are running, are mad after vibrations. Some people are spiritual beggars. They think anybody may give them vibrations. Anybody may touch their head and take them in trance. These are all, the jargons of a small child. We call this the dumb and deaf story. The dumb are illustrating flowery speeches and the deaf are listening. It is something like this. Switch over the pages, turn over the pages of Hatha Yoga Pradipika. Yoga, follow yoga, disciplines. If you are not able to lead a moderate life, if you don't stop, it's a different way. Jiva Jivasya Bhojanam in yoga is a message to the preachers and the seekers. If you want to proceed on the path of Ashtanga Yoga, stop eating flesh. There are so many ways you can join army if you need that. If you want to come to the field of yoga, non-violence under all circumstances, then think of stepping into any yoga center. Yeah, don't preach yoga in the groups. Respect doctors. We have already suffered infection. We should never make yoga a business. I am not trying to find fault. So, see, now I was releasing my energy through this talk, through this vent of speaking, and yogis were even silent also. in the dark retreat as we are doing for months together. Come to Bali, we'll make the body cleansing. Any yogi can come with the voluminous literature and join me to prove the authentication of Khechri. Be on water for months together and run with me 20 kilometers road and walk to prove the authentication of yoga Khechri. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. Again I say, I'm not trying to jeopardize anybody's business. Everybody's got to a yogi. But here we are, the tigers, solar powered humans, California. Those who want to reach Samadhi, join us. We'll do Shankh Prakshalana. Yogis know it, the cleansing of the body. Then number of kriyas, basti, dhoti, tratak. Then we'll take you dark retreat for days and months in the dark retreat. So this was my message. I'll come down, otherwise video will be too long. So here you have to remain for, after 1 hour, you definitely go to timelessness, the game of perception, no talk, no flowery speeches. You become Videhi. You will increase your digestion power. You can digest anything. Even pollution won't be able to affect you. This is the beauty of the headstand. There are so many do's and don'ts I'll discuss when I come down now. Om. Let's recite Om. See, I am doing Agnisar Kriya like this. You don't need all these things when you have been able to do Shishasana for us together. You don't need anything. But before that, you can try all these things if you are practicing asana for 10-15 minutes for your health, for the pranapan. They join, you become like exuberant like children, rejuvenated, rejuvenation happens of all the organs. Yeah, like this, keep increasing the time. So I have to share so many things with you, and don't torture yourself because after 1 hour, it needs years of practice, celibacy, and desi ghee. Don't make a mistake. Those who do more than 10 minutes, never to indulge in sex and have desi ghee. Otherwise, you will have brain hemorrhage just because of blood clotting. So here you can do Hum, 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 Hum. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Like this you have to recite Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Like this you have to do. So this is my message. Most welcome to Bali. In the near future, Bali is just opening for tourism. Most welcome to Bali. You can meditate here in the cremation ground. We are so many monkus here, my friends. On the river shore, after Shishasana, you can sleep on the surface of water for us together. So we will share all these things. Now let's practice home. You can do like this if you feel any time uncomfortable. Like this you can do. But later you don't need all these, And don't jump like monkeys. Many asanas, you don't need. Once you become Videhi, you won't be able conscious of your body. You will be autopiloted by the God himself. Okay, I come down to share now. Om Namah Shivaya. You have to slowly come down like this. Yeah, I think my video is working today. Yeah, wonderful, it's working. So, Buru, my doggies had come. Buru, come beta. My doggy had come. Anyways, so there you are. Here we are. The live is going on. Wonderful. Again, welcome.
So now we have practiced headstand. For those who want to reach samadhi through headstand, see, it's mandatory. After your headstand, you have to come to corpse posture. Those who are doing up to 15. After that, there are different other rules. Now I am practicing yoga, this asana for us together. I can manage even without going to the lotus posture immediately, because after doing 1 or 2 hours of headstand, we go to the swimming pool or in the river and sleep down on the surface of the water with plavani. You can see my videos, Mahayogi Vinodanand on YouTube. This is my ID. You will see there plavani kriya. So here, let me show you the view. We have to be very selective. As you are very, very selective in your love affairs, you always try to choose the most beautiful girl, all right? Like this, the discipline of yoga. Select of the asana, this. The kind of asana you have to sit on. Refer Gita, deer skin, kusha asana, or at least blanket, woolen. Otherwise your energies will be grounded like earth. So here is the place again. This is the best place. First cremation ground, then this banyan tree. This tree happens to be some 400 years of age, in age. The Balinese tell like this, it is sure, I can make out. So this is, see the wonderful view first here. So see here, I would like to show you some view also, because we are luckily God has brought us here. Oh my. So you have not to do this mistake after a headstand. You have never to stand like this. But I am used to it for us together, so it's a different, I'll discuss it in detail. First I would like to share you with, see this stone. Oh, these are the Balinese, the most lovely people, now in the bodies, cremated here. Wonderfully. I can feel their vibrations. Wonderful, content people, all the time worshipping God. Here the yoga is mastered. How to go ageless now? Mere talks and flowery speeches can't make you ageless. Devraha Baba, ageless Baba. You need Kaya Kalp. Kaya Kalp in Hindi means to again become young. There are different kriyas and this headstand is one of them. That's why time and again, to prove the power and the authentication of the books, this is my love for Naga Babas, those who observe celibacy in the true sense, no business at all. Anybody, Mahayogi Vinodanand from Solar Powered Humans, again welcome with voluminous literature, discussion, who is a master of Khechri, Vajroli, remain Britharian under the surveillance of cameras. And the doctor observation. You can join me in 20 kilometers road run and walk after remaining 1 month on water. So here we'll share here we go. We have to close this Anulom Vilom Pranayama. You can do with the hands, but those who are with the mastered Khechri, with the tongue they can do it. I give you a little demonstration. The same passages you can control inside. We call it Kapal Kuhar. So you have not to do immediately after the headstand. You have to come to the this thing, corpse posture. Then after you can switch over to pranayama. But those who have mastered for us together, they don't need any pranayama in headstand. Those who have mastered headstand for us together, everything happens automatically. So like this, it was my message. Those who want to go in samadhi through this headstand, the king asana, now things to remember. Those who are even thinking of doing headstand for their physical well-being, grihasthas, they can practice 10 minutes
you have to use this, two fingers like this only. This hood place. Don't never use this Sahasradal Kamal place. The center of the head can induce neurosis. You can go to the lunatic asylum and you can have brain hemorrhage. And this is never to be used. In headstand, these 4 fingers I am showing you, this hood is to be put on the ground. And another thing, ghee, desi ghee. Why? Because all the blood comes to your skull. This is to preserve the semen. You have to have, it's mandatory to have desi ghee because it prevents you from the blood clots in your blood, you know. Desi ghee is hot and this is lubricant, also works in the veins. So these 2 things are mandatory. If you are doing headstand for 10-15 minutes, after that come to a posture, corpse posture, then have desi ghee, definitely. And don't indulge in sexual intercourse if you exceed the time more than 10 minutes in headstand. Otherwise, you'll have brain hemorrhage. Definitely, if you go 20. Now, for example, if I have done headstand for 2 hours, 3 hours, I keep doing. If I go immediately in the intercourse, dead. Nobody can save in this world. No medical science. So another thing I would like to tell you is, don't imitate. Dekha dekhi jo sadhe yog, sije kaya badhe rog. If you will try to imitate me, for example, for a headstand together, then sitting like this, talking, doing so, you will be no more. That's why you have to see. पूर्व चलने के बटोही बाट की पहचान कर ले. If you switch over to yoga, just see exactly where you have to reach, what the purpose is. Is it for your ostentation? Is it for your ornamental value? Is it for winning your bread? Act accordingly. So I welcome you here again, Yoga Tigers, California. Those who are really dedicated and can, think of observing celibacy, non-violence under all circumstances. Not that you're chopping off animals and think of yoga. Better go to army. I had been to Indian Army. Non-vegetarian, chopping off animals 40 years back. But once you have changed your path, once you are in the aeroplane, rules are different. When you are traveling by an Airbus, you just cannot think of going for pissing and opening the door. You will be killing the others too. So I'm sorry, I'm little shouting. It's a vent of energy. So my friends have come. Oh, my friends have come luckily. Oh, beta, Buru, let's enjoy with these friends. Nothing like feeding these. Oh, Buru, no, wait, don't wait. No, meet my friend. Look, Buru has come. So let's meet Buru first. Yeah, thank you, Buru. Thank you for your company. See, my Buru is enjoying. I was thinking of him. Yeah, this is love animals. Oh, how can you think of hurting these animals, innocent animals? They are God themselves. Oh, there is white one. Safedu, come here. Safedu. Wonderful. These are the moments of bliss. I welcome throughout the world to practice yoga, to enjoy the taste of yoga. See, I'm not trying to fault finding is never recommended in yoga. But critical analysis, time and again I say, yoga is not something like entertainment that you should have different things, hanging on the ropes, walking on the ropes. In India, it's all roadside demonstration. Small children are walking on the ropes. I'm not trying to find the fault. These are wonderful things God has given us. Again, I repeat, you can become at the most an octopus. Good. You can become a bodybuilder, become superhuman you can become. But what will happen if a man comes on this planet with the height of this banyan tree? You'll feel complex, even the topmost, So this sky is the limit. Don't get trapped by the things which we are not meant for you. If you are meant, if your karmas lead you to that, well and good. Do properly, then be a giant, superhuman being. We have in India too. Kali. And then coming future could be the people are born like this banyan tree. It is according to karmas.
But we are striving, we are catering for the salvation, merging ourselves into the supreme power. Okay? He needs more. Beta, you need more? Oh, I have plenty for you. So like this, nothing like feeding animals. Yeah, enjoy, beta. Yeah, enjoy, my God. These are my friends. So, it was my message. Those who want to practice headstand for us together and go in samadhi, most welcome. Yeah, the word of caution I have again given you for the normal, those who are leading married life, they want to get rid of all the diseases, they have to practice asana for not more than 10 minutes and use this hood place. And don't worry about this just for the business purpose. Somebody will say, take your finger in this direction or little this. It's all stupid. Monkeys, you see, they don't follow any rule regulation. They are enjoying doing asanas. The yoga, the purpose is to master one asana and increase the time. So, this place for 10 minutes and never to indulge in sexual intercourse if you think of increasing your time. Ghee, desi ghee. Those who don't want to go in for the animal product, it's a different thing. But they need ghee is mandatory in yoga according to the yoga science, Patanjali Yoga, Rishi Munis. So don't apply logic and don't make your own rules. Otherwise, you'll be no more. A normal man. Again, another thing I would like to tell you on this planet, we are all interwoven. 20, your generations which are yet to come and the 20 generations which have passed away like this, they are all in the subtle form, very intricately woven with us. When you are meditating, they are all affected. If you are doing good karmas, they are ascending higher onto the realms of the, whatever it is, paradise or more than that. But if you are doing wrong karmas, you are taking them to the hellish hells, the 20 generations which are yet to come and the 20 generations which have already passed away. So rest assured, the obstacles will be coming, but when you meditate, now when I am meditating, immediately my father, my mother, my brother, my sister, my grandpa, master grandpa, my masters, everybody is interwoven in me. I am being helped, they are being helped. It's a reciprocal. So all the best. So long a video, but God wanted like this. Oh, see now, I'm sitting comfortably on this asana. Your lotus posture. So once you have perfected one asana, everything finishes. Don't run after many things. You will be confused. Eko sadhe, sab sadhe, sab jaye. In Hindi, in Sanskrit, we say you master one thing, every sadhanas will be mastered. If you run after many, gone. Sab sadhe, sab jaye. Okay? And if you want to be a worldly person, be a worldly person. दुविधा में दो गए माया मिली ने राम. First decide. पूर्व चलने के बटो ही बाट की पहचान कर ले. If you want to be a worldly person, earn money. Do whatever you like, enjoy. But if you want to be a spiritual guy, then don't be in the two boats. Join us then. No flowery speeches, no business. Strive for the best. Shakespeare, William Wordsworth. Yeah. Om Namah Shivaya. Once you master all these kriyas, Vajroli, even then, you can live hundreds of years of age. No logical reasoning. It's very easy to say. But to be a centurion or to be 500 years is not a game of words mere. Yogis are like that. I prostrate in the feet of my Grandmaster Devraha Baba and Sri Yudhishthir Prasad Tripathi. Oh, may God bless all these souls. Those who are whose bodies are here, they are giving me vibrations. They too may be blessed, May God bless them with wherever they are. May God bless them in the lotus feet of the Almighty, of His lotus feet, Almighty's lotus feet. All these souls may be in a peace, rest there. Thanks for listening to me. Now, next time we'll go to the river. How to float for hours together. After a headstand of 2 hours on the water of surface water, you can sleep. Shavasana, go in samadhi. Sky is the limit. Thank you. Thank you for the tigers, solar powered humans, California. Especially I salute them. Om Namah Shivaya. Anybody can try. Who wants to try with me? 1 month on water, master of catering. No Tom, Dick and Harry is invited. Masters of yoga, spiritualists, to prove the authentication of the yoga, the powers, the truthfulness of the words I am saying. That's it. Om Namah Shivaya. Under the surveillance of cameras, under the observation of doctors like me, plus 65. Come, join me. Even at this is the power of yoga. Obstacles in Bangalore SSB board, 17th. I cleared the obstacle in 1980. Today at the age of 64, again I can clear all the obstacles before time. Service Selection Board, Commission Board, 17th SSB board, Bangalore. Soldier from Indian Army, now yogi. It's no egoism, it's no egoism. If somebody is a doctor, is a doctor. If somebody is a quack, is a quack. So here it is. I hope I have not hurt anybody's ego. Most welcome. Let's join. Let's the yoga flourish. Satyuga is approaching. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Thanks a lot to listening to me. Oh.